and it'll negate it happening.
I mean, we discovered the cure like was like 15, 20 years ago, but you know they ate Samuel L. Jackson, so Deep Blue Sea, nobody.
No.
Hmm?
Oh,
No.
What was that, old timer?
Deep Blue Sea,
In some
that
a movie
movie.
called Deep Blue Sea that
I've
I
seen
never
it.
saw.
I can't remember.
I've
it.
never-
He
I've
ate
never
me. A fucking shark ate me.
The first Meg. Like
Yeah. The OG. 'Cause that's what they were doing to the sharks. They were like enhancing their brains to make like an Alzheimer's treatment.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
And it-
lasers.
Yeah, it worked, but it made the sharks like
Sharks
super
with
smart
frickin'
apparently.
Lasers on
They were
there.
putting
Fucking
lasers on
laser beams. I think this is everybody until Kayleen gets out off of her photo shoot.
How was the thingy? Pizza boy.
Got done about like 1:40 this morning or so at my friend's house in Charlotte, and then the kids were awake at like 7 a.m. So I'm just like, huh? But it was fun. It's super small crew. There's only like 10 of us on the whole thing. But it was fun. It was at this dude's house, which he turned his garage into a studio.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of like what we're doing.
But like half the house was like a garage that they turned into a studio. They had soundproof, like, you know, the loading bay. They had like drywall that they would drill like 2x4s to hold up to make like hallways and shit, and they would just like move that and put different like displays up and all that stuff. And the for
Yeah.
such a small,
Would you guys?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say for having like a small budget of just like his own money, they were doing a lot of good stuff, like smartly.
Yeah, you guys just saw our basement. I know it sounds echoey on the inside, but the walls they're soundproof, so nothing comes in or goes out of that. And then once we put up,
No one
you
will
know,
hear you scream.
interior soundproofing, like studio soundproofing, you know, it's not going to be like echoing. It right now it's just drywall in an empty room, so it's going to echo.
Be like that one. I think it's in Indiana that has the quietest room in the world, where like people can't stay in there more than like a few hours without kind of going crazy.
No, it's not hours. It's minutes. It's like 10. You can't stay in there longer than 10 minutes without. your
After you
brain
hear like your
hurting.
heartbeat and your hair growing,
Your blood flow.
That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
blood
You can-
flowing in your
yeah.
veins.
all
Yeah.
your digestive system gurgling and everything. Yeah.
Yep.
Gurgle, gurgle.
What is
That'd
It'd be
be
crazy if you wore.
When you can't hear all that.
Oh no, Austin
the
isn't.
most
I
quiet room.
just didn't see. Okay. Last we left off, the party had semi-split. Everybody went one way except for Terwin, who went with Cade on Dragonback.
You did it too. You called him Cade. You mean
Oh.
Deckard?
Deckard. Yeah,
Aha.
yeah.
Fucked your brain up.
Whoops.
Went
He
with Deckard
wishes.
on Dragonback. The rest of the party went to Deckard's place in Farville, where they were trying to determine what to do next and coming up with a plan of going back to the capital and getting the rest of their party. They devised that plan. In the meantime, Alistaro wanted to perform an autopsy on
Science, baby.
on
Harley's brother.
Harley's brother, and in doing so discovered that this wasn't in fact Harley's brother. This is some sort of creation or put together pieces of body parts to look like someone else. And upon further inspection, he decided to light it up with a fireball, releasing a inter-trapped soul within a piece of the body, in the form of a Wraith Spectra Commander. Fighting this Wraith while possessing Alistaro, the rest of the party had to deal with them being encapsulated inside of one of Alistaro's protective domes while they were fighting a amalgamation of bone and bodies of Alistaro's bone boys. After dealing with that, Harley saw in the burnt body of the flesh golem a glimpse of a crystal as the sun was starting to come up. Getting the sense that this might have been where the Wraith Spectre Commander came from, Cade performed a rather unusual magic trick and saw the entire history of this object, revealing a pretty dark past for this crystal, and revealing that there are several more of these out in existence, potentially within other creations of their own. After all of this went down, they devised a plan to go back to the capital and get their fellow travelers. Cade used the orb to teleport everyone except for Grace and Alistaro, who wanted to hang back and plumage through Deckard's things and try and find some useful items. Upon doing so, Alistaro saw this pretty nifty handkerchief that he really wanted, and trying to grab for it, the glass case froze him solid.
I forgot about that.
thinking pretty quickly, decided to heat metal on a dagger and kind of carve out Alistaro, not before
Thinking
him
quickly.
taking some frozen damage.
Melting slowly.
Yeah.
And then also sending a message to Deckard with the Sending Stone, telling them what their plan was, not getting any reply back. And moving on to Deckard and Terwin on the dragon backs, Deckard sent off a good number of dragons in different directions, telling Terwin 12.
12. Oh.
Sent a good
3
number of
groups.
yeah.
Okay, 3 groups. Okay.
hmm
Gotcha.
Sent the dragons off in different directions, telling Terwin that he was having them search for the remaining orbs if they were on this plane/planet. With 16 days for them to do their searching, he's hoping for one of them at least to find something. And continuing on back towards his place in Farvel with the remaining dragons. The remaining 4. And that's where we're going to pick up. So, flying on Dragonback, Deckard and Terwin, that's where we're going to pick up. Terwin, if there's anything you wish to do in this time.
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, we're probably just gonna be chilling until we get back to the place, and I have no idea that they're going back to the city already. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I think I'm good. I'm just kind of chilling and geeking out over the dragons. Still.
Gotcha.
Did a message come in for Terwin yet?
Nope.
Sure didn't. I'm just like leaning back. Maybe I'll
Okay.
try talking to the gold dragon that we're on, but it's probably hard to talk while flying. So,
Yeah, sure. What do you say?
I'll just be like, so you don't have a problem being commanded by this dude? And I'm gonna point to Deckard.
He wields the orb, so therefore he is deemed worthy. We have no quarrels with doing his bidding as long as it doesn't harm myself or my kind.
So the orbs all have ancient dragons, right? Ancient, or are they god? No, you said they're gods, right?
No, they're ancient dragons.
Okay, they are. Okay. Um. So many questions, but don't know how to formulate them properly. Do y'all know the dragon in the orb?
You don't hear anything for a moment, and then you hear the dragon that you're riding say, "We've met before."
Really? Like before they got turned into or put into the orb?
Yes.
So how the fuck did that come about? Like, and how was that specific ancient gold dragon chosen?
I was
I
not
have-
there for that particular incident. I just know, my friend here. We've met many years ago, many millennia ago, on this place called Faerun.
I remember some guy in the. Oh wait, no, I don't remember that shit. I forgot about the tree. God damn it, Faerun. That sounds familiar somehow, but. And then my mind wipes, and I'm like, never heard of that place. Is that like, you said another planet?
Yes, on this same plane of existence, just, across the cosmos.
Oh my god, sorry, thunder is going
Yeah.
crazy right now.
We might lose power, so
Yeah, I mean, we're getting it too.
yeah, I was gonna say it's coming your way.
I hope we don't.
Yeah,
Just had
same.
a huge boom. Sorry,
That was
what did you
close.
say? It kind of distracted me.
You said, yeah, it's this on the same
Same
plane
plane.
of existence, just across the cosmos.
So you were on that planet, and you migrated with everyone else?
Actually, I still live on that planet.
Wait, what? So you came all the way from this other planet?
I was summoned.
Oh, I didn't know that's how it works. I thought it was within the vicinity. Then again, I don't know shit about how these orbs work. And I look at Deckard and I'm like, I think he barely knows how they work, but he's got more knowledge than I do. Faerun, you took these motherfuckers from an entirely different planet.
Listen here, they'll return in 16 days.
Did they dimension door or some shit? Like how the fuck did they get here?
Oh, the will ends and they have the ability to return to whence they came.
Magic. Okay, I don't understand magic, so I'm not going to attempt to try to wonder about how that works. But how is Faerun? How is it compared to this place?
I don't know the ecosystem here, but there aren't many dragons left on Faerun. A good number, but it's not like what we were before the War of Giants. Now it's mainly a tormented realm divided by the gods that the individuals worship there. Things coming up from the deep and things always attacking from the sky. And some old people tried to trap some gods and created another moon. And
What the fuck?
yeah, it's a wild place.
Interesting. So are all 22 of you from Faerun?
I don't believe so. No.
Some are from here, maybe. When was the last time you spoke with the dragon in this orb? Like face to face.
Probably 2,000-3,000 years ago.
And they left to come here, or?
Yes.
Oh wow. What made you stay?
I wasn't ready to leave. I created a rather large hoard for myself there.
Well, I mean, makes sense, but sounds like your hoard is always at risk there. Not that it wouldn't be here. That's crazy. How?
I have people protecting it.
And is it gold? Is that your hoard? What's your hoard?
Is
I know different hoards for different dragons, but
it is gold, mainly, and whatever items people that try to come and steal my gold leave behind.
I feel like y'all's existence kind of fucks our economy up a lot. Just saying.
Don't put too much faith in things that you can't control.
Says the one hoarding.
I can control
Millions
that.
of gold.
It's my hoard.
Oh my god. How'd you get that hoard though? Did people give it to you? Did you procure it through?
Yes, out of the
Nefarious
kindness of
means.
their own hearts.
For real? Like sacrifices?
Baby.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I want to know. It's not like the dragon under the mountain here, maybe, because I mean they just wheel gold to her
You have
every
a-
day.
You have a dragon that lives under the mountain. Which
Well,
mountain? The one we're leaving now.
Yes, more like a goddess, dragon goddess.
Who is
Jeez.
this that you speak of?
Oh god, I keep forgetting her name. I know I have the note somewhere, but my OneNote got corrupted, so I can't find all the stuff about her.
Roll a history check and he'll tell you if you remember.
Yeah.
I do want to like have it in my notes. I know I do somewhere. Because we talk about her like all the fucking time. But yeah, I'll do a history check.
Mm.
Oh, nat 20, baby. So that's 23.
Yeah, so sorry. You know, with a nat 20, you know the dragon is named Laranja Margar.
Larger Margar, right?
You also know that it hasn't been seen for quite some time.
But I know
Um,
she doesn't have wings, right? And then she's a daughter of who? Io, right?
daughter of Bahamut.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm just relaying this to the dragon and just being like, well, we offer her gold. The capital offers her gold, but no one's seen her in like a real long time. So I don't know.
Um, Lauren Jamargar is not under that mountain.
Oh, well, where is she? They've always told us that's where she retreated to after that great war.
Lauren Jamargar's in the orb that your friend possesses.
No fucking
I knew it.
way.
I knew it.
Wait. What?
No! The dragon that was the goddess under the mountain? The she's in the orb.
Really?
Did-
No.
I'm gonna turn to Decker and be like, did you know this?
I had my suspicions.
So what the fuck are we offering gold to all this time? And how did she get put in there? I still have so many questions about these orbs. What the fuck, dude?
Some people might be upset by that if they knew.
Yeah, you think the capital probably had to shush that down? What the fuck?
If they knew.
Actually, have we attempted to ask like the dragons how they were put in there and why?
Kay did with the green one, and it said something smart back like, "Why don't you let me out and I'll tell you all about it, face to face." Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna turn to Deckard and be like, can we ask her how she came to be in there? Or do you know already, since you're a smart guy?
You know, I can ask if you want. I didn't really want to communicate too much with a god. But
Why? It's an amazing opportunity.
is it though?
I'll do it if you don't want to.
You're not touching this.
What the fuck am I? I'm on a gold dragon in the middle of nowhere with you alone. How the fuck am I gonna do anything with it? Well, I can communicate with it, right? Because it's in telepathic.
Yeah, you can.
So
you
I
can
can
talk to
just.
it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well then, Deckard, am I allowed to speak to your gold dragon orb?
Do what you wish.
Just thought I'd ask for your permission since you're so touchy about this thing. But I'm gonna talk to her and just be like, Large Margar. Hello. How are you? He's just really nervous. He's like, I can't believe I'm about to talk to her.
I've been better.
Yeah, I can imagine being stuck in an orb is pretty shitty, and then being commanded by that thing, whatever she. Actually, do you know what she is? Your previous owner? Did she speak to you at all?
No, but I have an idea.
Pray tell.
Some offspring of my uncle.
Oh. Are you talking about? Fuck. There's so many dragon names.
A descendant of Noel.
Yeah, Null. That's the one I was looking for. I was like, Nyx? Null? Okay. Null. Do you think it had anything to do with a Dracolich? Or...
Noel is the god of death.
Oh no, I know that, but like... So she's a direct descendant of his?
I believe so. She wasn't very talkative.
I can't imagine why.
do know she was sent to possess me by him, though.
I can imagine that was super frustrating. What crazy things did she have you do? Well, actually, I don't think you can tell me that, can you?
Do you have any other questions for me?
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. How were you put into the orb? And when?
A very long time ago.
Everyone believes that you're still under the mountain.
Yes, that was one of my offspring that I sent to protect this place. In my place.
Did you go willingly?
I was hoping to stay in their possession, but they were killed about 65 years ago. And that's when she took me.
She's had you for 65 years and is just now, well, I mean, things have been happening lately, but
When these orbs were created, I was trying to stop it from happening. This great red dragon that commissioned the orbs from dwarves at the dawn of time went back on their word and was going to kill the dwarves upon receiving the orbs as payment. They wanted the most perfect crystalline orbs forged by the great Forge Hammer at the core of the realm. And when I heard that they were of the betrayal, I had to go and try and stop it. Trying to stop it, I got encapsulated in one of the orbs myself, as the dwarves, being a smart and ever vigilant race, they knew that the dragons could not be trusted, so in case they would back down from giving the dwarves their land back in trade for these orbs, the dwarves placed spells on all the orbs which captured these great ancient dragons. Me being in the presence, I was sucked into this one.
that sucks that you were trying to do something good and suffered for it. Seems to be a staple nowadays, though.
I have done great deeds still trapped inside this. My place of residence does not control my will.
Yes, but you can only do so much when you're being possessed by someone else, like
It is
her.
I and the orbs that has the ability to possess the user. Little do ye know.
Oh my god. So I thought that we had to be willing and allow it. At least that's what I garnered from our friend who let the green one, Verdenthar, kind
Who
of
rep-
mess with him.
To replace yourself inside, yes, you must be willing, but to be possessed, whoever possesses the orb for a certain amount of time will be controlled by it.
Oh, interesting. That makes
I
sense,
was
actually.
just getting my grip into that despicable creature. But
Oh.
it takes time.
Yeah. So what about you said your previous owner before her?
My offspring, yes.
Oh, the offspring you sent under the mountain. She held you but died 65 years ago?
Yes.
And I'm guessing the descendant of Noel killed her?
Yes.
I'm sorry for your loss. But I mean, I can't speak for Deckard really, and this is in my head. This is all in my head, but I can't really speak for Deckard. But compared to her, I think you're in much better hands. He's more of a collector, but
We shall see. My daughter was the spitting image of me, too. I guess that's why people thought it was me.
was she also wingless?
Yes. And when the dragons came from that other world to set up root here, she used my ability to summon the rest of the dragons here to fight for them.
Oh.
Granting them the power to overthrow them and giving this place a little more time to breathe.
Wow. It's weird how intertwined we are with this Faerun.
For many years, she was trying to run experiments, figuring out how to get me out without having to sacrifice someone else's soul in place, using gold as a conduit, but alas, nothing has ever come of it.
Your daughter was doing that? Ah. Yeah, it sure seems. I mean, it's hard to find the loopholes with this whole thing. But, I mean,
I do not believe there are any.
man, I mean, there's a part of me that would absolutely trade places with you, but I can't say that I would do much help from there. I am only good at hitting things, and I can't quite do that from there, and I have none of the powers you have, so honestly,
I can sense a greatness in you. You will have power. You do not need or want for greatness, which is why it will come to you.
I actually just thought of a question. Do you know the black dragon that went into the orb? Their name?
Make a roll for her.
He's been very not with I can't words, but he has not been forthcoming on that with me.
Uncooperative.
Name is Galdrix.
Galdrix. He's a real shithead.
Trix with a T.
Galdrix. Okay. Yeah, he's an asshole. Why does he just want to? Why does he just want to kill everything? So you and Chelvant, are you the only good ones that were sucked in?
Good is relative.
Well, yeah, but you know, metallic dragons and all that.
Inherently, I would say. Well, there's
Bronze?
a couple of us. Bronze, brass.
Copper. Oh, the copper
Copper.
was a good one. But like, they all seem more interested in getting out rather than helping. That they're willing to take advantage of their users to get that.
Just like you and this fellow here, everyone is different. Everyone has their own motives. Just because you are inherently good or inherently evil doesn't mean that you don't want certain things.
It's just what lengths you'll go to get those things. And,
Yes.
well, I mean, hopefully we can maybe one day find a way to get you out without.
I've come to terms with my existence.
I imagined you would have.
At least you can still do something.
And I believe if the will is for me to be free, then Io will make that happen.
Io seems to not usually get involved. But then again,
Much with the rest of us gods, we tend to stay out of the quarrels of mortals.
well, I mean, you're her daughter, or their daughter, so, I mean, you're a god. But she doesn't ever feel like she doesn't care enough to help you?
Semi-god. I would, some call me a god. I don't believe I am.
But you're not quite a mortal. A mortal, not immortal. Well, I'm gonna talk to Decker and be like, you know that they can possess us, right? Did you already know that?
Yeah, there was like a little scribbling in the book that I have that said, warning of possible possession, but could take time. I'll take the risk.
I mean, that only probably comes from extended use of a certain one, especially since you have a whole set, and you choose not to speak with them, which is probably smart, but at least in this one, I don't know. I just wish there was some way we could get her out.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret of mine, Terwin, since I feel like I can trust you a little bit, and you're the only one here, so if I get the sense that I can't, I'll just throw you off this dragon.
Okay.
My plan is to release all of these dragons.
Oh. Why? It doesn't seem like out of the kindness of your own heart you'd do something like that.
It's not.
Is it to ensue chaos?
I have a goal, and for my people, my goal must be met.
We're people. I still don't think I know what you are.
I am a Lachey.
Would people from this planet know what that is? No.
Unless they're like a great historian that all they've done their entire life is study history.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, that's certainly a word and cool description, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah, real quick, Chandler. You were told.
Hey, don't at me, dog. I saw it already. I
Saw what?
What?
I don't want to call him out.
What?
Someone said to clean your room.
Oh. On stream?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
There.
turn your
Ain't-
camera. Turn
ain't
it-
that better?
No.
How about that, Ma?
Okay, I'll turn mine on in
Tell him to
solidarity
suck it.
because ours is super dirty too. Dirty room.
It's just clothes from the clothes chair.
Yeah, this is just the closed bed.
Facts.
My clothes hanger.
Look, everyone hates laundry. That's just universal.
It was our mom. She literally.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, Lachey. I don't know what that means. Sounds cool though.
So, you know how humans are to elves?
Yeah.
Lachey are equally, if not more, in the other direction as well. Elves are to Lachey in the sense of longevity of life. Actually, I don't even know one of my brethren that has not died to a caused death.
A
Deckard
what
lost
death?
his accent.
Uh, well, he's told Terwin specifically what he is.
Yeah, because the accent is put on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A what death? I didn't hear what you said.
Unless I'm killed, I probably won't die.
So effectively immortal.
You
Or
could say.
invulnerable, I guess.
But
Not invulnerable.
that's neither here nor there. Um,
Ageless.
Yeah,
yes.
there we go.
I have
Ageless.
a long. Oh, this is way before your time, so you would have no idea what I'm even talking about. But our entire existence was wiped from the memories and from existence of our own kind and of everyone around us. We were cursed to walk the lands with no family or place to call home. Um, our queen still sits on the throne ever since the dawn of time. Uh, and for us to reclaim our home, I believe I can do that with these orbs.
Well, what did y'all do to become cursed like that? That seems fairly drastic. That's horrible. How
Yes.
old are you?
How far can you think time goes back?
The dawn of time, I guess, if I'm being cheeky about it.
Yes.
The dawn. Oh, okay. So how many are there of your kind out there left?
A few, many. Last time I came across one of my own was about a year or so ago in passing.
Okay. So you're just like existing aimlessly in space. But you are any of your brethren in on your plan with these orbs?
No, most of them are content with their place in existence, and actually, some of them frown upon what I'm trying to do because it will end existence as we know it.
So, wait, it'll end every. Is that a possibility or a certainty?
Oh, certainty.
So we're essentially helping you end everything right now.
In
Cool.
its current state, yes.
So we'd all be dead?
Yeah.
Are we talking like an alternate universe would open or some shit?
More like resetting the balance of time.
You know, you say that, and I feel like how the dominoes fall to getting my existence here, that any of our existences, is it ever going to exist if you reset everything? Is that why your brethren don't want to do it? Because they know if you reset everything, everything will be different, as you know it.
Probably.
So, tell. I mean, I get why you might want to reset it. Is
I
it
just
family?
want to go home.
I can't. I mean, I can't fault you for that. But seems drastic. Look, I don't even know if you're ever gonna find the other ones. I'll keep your secret if you want me to. But I just know that this might end up in me never existing. So,
Well, right place, right time.
that could mean so many things.
It could, or it could not. I have no idea what will happen, but I'm sure of
So
one
how-
thing that will.
What?
the balance of time will be restored.
Which would imply that there's an imbalance now.
Currently, yes, from my timeline, this is all wrong.
Is there a way of traveling between timelines? Could you just go back to yours and
This is the
leave
only
this
way.
one alone? Fuck. So, how exactly are the orbs going to reset it, though? Like, what are... is it all these ancient dragons being released somehow going to end everything and make
Give me-
chaos?
Give me a persuasion check, because he really
Okay.
does not want to tell you this.
Okay. I still have the orb. But I don't think it helps me with persuasion, actually.
Yeah, his
12?
orb.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Let's just say I have a plan.
Yeah, you tend to say that a lot.
Hey, don't most of my plans work out though?
Dubiously, yes. It's a very last to know situation for anyone else involved, but yes, they work out. Well, I mean, this is quite the bombshell. And you've only got 4 left.
And I'm entrusting you with this.
I mean, what do I stand to gain from telling people? I don't feel like I could stop you, even if I wanted to.
Like I said, right place, right time.
This feels like bribery somehow, but I don't care. I am kind of at the mercy of a being that is beyond my power, evidently. And hearing what they said about you, I'm not even going to try to touch you, so.
But who said about me?
The others, and how they met you. Because I never knew you before.
Oh yeah, they stumbled into one of my offices. You know, thought I'd put them to work.
Yeah. And then I had the misfortune of falling into this group. And now here we are. Aboard a fucking ancient gold dragon.
Yeah, it's crazy how the world works, isn't it? You know.
Oh yeah. And then I'm just gonna like fall silent and ponder all of that information that I was just given and like kind of internally freak out a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll jump over to you guys that just landed in the safe house in the capital. What are you up to?
Well, I guess
That's not us. We didn't go to the safe house.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
We went to the
Okay.
castle.
Oh yes, you went to the castle, into the courtyard.
yeah.
Yeah. That's you guys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll jump to you guys.
Are we just gonna say Grace's parents came and were like, we need to speak with you, and they just whisked her away for a while?
No,
until she gets
Grace.
back?
Grace and
Grace is with
Alistaro
It's
were
Alistaro.
at Deckard's
Deckard's place.
in
Oh,
Farville.
yeah, they're still
Yeah,
there.
they
okay.
were they were
Yeah.
the ones going to the safe house.
Mm-hmm.
Later.
Yep. Probably digging Alistaro out again after trying to get this fucking black hole thing.
Yeah. So what are you guys
So,
doing after landing
Where
in
do
the
where
courtyard?
do? Is there anyone around?
Yes, there are a bunch of guards running around. There are people being escorted out. A lot of them are shackled. Looks like they're probably gonna start a mass interrogation soon.
Lovely.
I say, Leland, take the lead.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything. Your brother should just do all the talking, so we're not caught up in a line.
Right. Yeah, come with me. And he leads you up one of the hallways, kind of where you came through the closet area, down a right hallway and into a room. This looks like a guard's kind of like break room, and there's a bunch of cloaks and stuff in there. And he goes over to this little wooden box and opens it, and he grabs a bunch of pins out of it, and he starts tossing you guys pins. Here, put these on.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Wait, right side or left side?
Yeah, but is this correct?
Look at me. I finally made it to the Golden Guard.
Skipped boot camp.
Harley.
Oh my god.
If only Dad could see you now,
Here I am. Only
he would
Dexter
still be very disappointed.
was alive to see this. Wait, he's alive. Maybe. We're not sure.
Either way, he's gonna be happy to see you. If he's still alive.
Should we go to the hands quarters? Or
I
office?
think so. I think so. Maybe that's probably our first stop to try and find where Dorian is.
Yep.
I agree. I mean, we're already
Go
here
to the
too, so.
Hans quarters. All right. Yes.
Yeah, I'll lead the way. And he X's out. Down the corridors as you just hear footfalls everywhere. Just guards running. They're shoring up this castle for maybe a potential further attack, and also not letting anyone out. You see, you pass by the main place that y'all are in. The doors are open to it, and you see a couple of mages down there, kind of like lifting pieces of broken off wood that have come from the ceiling, like levitating it up, putting it back into place, and other sorcerers or magic practitioners kind of repairing the roof damage and things of that nature. Passing that out into the courtyard now, all of the people have been herded into this courtyard that were left in the main chamber. They're just in the courtyard, in the middle of it, with a bunch of guards around. And y'all pass, and y'all go down another hallway on the other side of that courtyard area, and he leads you down far down a hallway, and then you take a left, and you go down, and he leads you to this stone cut-out door. It's a wooden door, but has the stone hearth and everything above it. Two guards standing on the outside of it. We're here to investigate. King told us to come investigate. And they look at him and they go, all right, Leland, go on in. The prince is in there now. And you guys enter the room and see yep. Mhm. They all notice your pins and they let you enter. You see the prince looking around the room. There's stuff has been thrown all over the place in here. And he's just like rubbing his head looking at the desk.
Is he looking at some specific part of the desk or the whole thing?
There's a bunch of papers strewed out across it.
I'm
Have
like,
you found anything
Lord, are you
important
okay?
yet?
how could this happen under our own noses?
You mustn't blame yourself. There was very high levels of magic at play here that are beyond most capabilities, even in this kingdom.
That was wild, right? She turned into a skeleton dragon, flew out the window. Crazy.
He's looking at Leland very intensely. What the fuck did your brother have to do with this?
I'll step in and say, listen, our brother had nothing to do with this. For all we know, he's dead currently, but is at least a captive of the former hand.
How do you know this?
Well, we took him back because we thought he was dead. We took him to check him out, and then he turned into goo, and then he turned into a devil spirit.
He means the body that wasn't showing as him was not him. It was
Do you have
a
any
creature.
Do you have any proof of this?
You know what? In hindsight, we probably should have, kept some proof or something. Do we have any of that goo?
Captain Goo?
Not.
Who has the shard?
The shard? I think I have the
You
shard.
do, yes.
But what does that prove? How does
That doesn't prove
Not
anything.
a damn thing.
Just a start. Listen,
Didn't care
or-
about that shard.
there would be no reason for us to come here to search for, signs of where his brother may be if we didn't believe that the thing that attacked the king was not his brother. Like, why would we be here looking for where his brother is?
Maybe to cover your tracks. I don't know.
Well, it would have been more beneficial to do that before we enacted any nefarious plan, if that was the case. Us coming back here is just a liability at this point. Unless it's the truth, which it is. We're trying to find the brother, so...
So what you're saying is that was not Dorian. Dorian is still somewhere on the grounds.
We
Somewhere.
Think
don't
he
know.
may be right. And we were literally preparing to perform funeral rites when he turned to goo.
Yeah,
So-
he puts his fingers in his mouth and whistles. And the two guards turn and come inside. He says, "Put out word. Everyone is to search the castle for Dorian."
Let them know that it might be...
Head. Hmm?
I get the feeling it might be somewhere very well hidden and underground, if that helps in the
Right.
search.
I feel like it's gonna be potentially a secret passage in this room.
Right. In that case, guards, tell the entire capital to search for Dorian. All
Nice.
guards, all stations,
Makarin.
all
There might be
districts.
another. There might be another Dorian in town. Dorian Makarin.
I mean, how do I say it? Are you telling them to search for him to make sure he's okay, or to harm him? Because we believe he has nothing to do with this. He was duped and stored somewhere.
Yes. Being held hostage.
We will see.
Well, I just don't want some of your guards to see him and automatically jump to the conclusion of killing.
Well, I think
I
he just
gave
said
the
find, not
order
kill.
to find, not to kill.
Oh, sure, okay.
Fair enough. I'm gonna start going over to the desk and looking at some of the notes or see what if I can divulge anything.
He notices you come over and he says, "Yeah, it's all scribbles. I've never seen this language before. I don't know what any of this is."
Do I recognize any languages? Or the
What
language?
languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, Dwarvish, and Gnomish.
You don't recognize it.
I'm gonna kind of look at it and be like,
It looks similar to. It looks like a couple of those languages that you know, but it's not.
but similar?
Letters and symbols are all different and like kind of similar, but in the wrong spots, and they're made differently. It's
I'm
similar
gonna-
to some of the languages.
I'll turn to the other guys and be like, "Do you guys recognize any of this language?"
Take a look, and I can read. And languages I know are Aquan, Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
I have
No.
Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Nope.
Leland?
I it's chicken scratch.
No, I can't read any of that either.
Do you have a scribe of some kind inside the castle that might know this?
Yeah, there's we have some people on the way. We'll see if we can get some of this stuff sorted out.
Have you found any
What-
odd? Oh, go ahead.
I want to like kind of hold my orb aloft and cast detect thoughts from it.
Okay. Whose thoughts are you detecting? It's everybody's in a certain range, correct?
It's all creatures within 30 feet, but I
Right.
focus and just surface thoughts.
Okay. You. Well, if everybody would like to tell Harley what you're thinking right now.
I would say I would probably just start on the prince, and then go and see if there's any, because I can also use it to detect the presence of thinking creatures that I can't see
Right,
within 30 feet.
You from the prince you get. Fuck, Dad's gonna fucking kill me. This is worst fucking day ever. That's basically what you're getting from him. You hear everybody else's thoughts in the room. You're not picking up any thoughts that you can discern are coming from someone that you can't see.
I wonder if Kane or Harley have any magic they can do to sort of read what's on the paper.
His accents are way thicker in his mind. Okay.
Gods, I'm hungry. I could really go for a bite, so to speak. But I wonder if there's any artifacts that she might have left behind that might divulge the truth of these things.
I wonder if there's any artifacts left behind that might divulge some truth.
I was just thinking that. Have you found anything that looks questionable?
I mean, there's an entire fucking shelf of stuff I don't want to touch over there. So, I mean, you're my guess.
Hey, do you guys have any sort of magic you can use to like figure out what these papers say?
No, unfortunately, I do not have
I
anything like
don't.
that on me.
Right.
Question.
I
I
will
would-
try to look around the room to see if I can see any indicators of like secret passages or secret doors or anything like that.
I was just about to say, can I smell or like, see if the air quality changes like around the room that can maybe, using my perception?
Yeah, y'all can give me perception checks if you wish.
I rolled a 3 for a dirty 20.
22 for me.
Nice, yeah. You do find something. It's like a loose cobblestone, kind of halfway under one of the bookshelves. It's like a loose cobblestone about that big.
Holly, are you seeing this?
To it, just a few seconds. Well, he spots it a few seconds before I do, but I read his mind, so I go. Well, look what I found.
I saw that too. I'm gonna kind of be like look at everybody, be like, be ready. We don't know what we might find.
Wait,
I'm gonna-
wait.
Oh,
Wait.
yes.
I would like to check this for traps.
Good thinking. I'm gonna take a step back and let him do his thing.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a trap checking roll.
Investigation check. Or...
Yeah.
Investigation. Okay. All right, hold on a second. I think I have something that I could do. I
Ooh.
rolled a. I don't know that.
While you're doing that, I would like to use my Grim Psychometry on the room. Because I can do it on a location.
Yeah. Is that just an ability that you have, or
Yeah.
there's no
yeah.
stipulation on how many times a day you can use it? It doesn't say.
It doesn't say that, no.
What is it?
Okay. All right.
Grim Psychometry.
Psychometry?
Yeah, that thing.
Okay.
Yeah, psychometry. There you go. That sounds a little bit better than what I was saying, so yeah. Psychometry. I would like to use my Grim Psychometry.
Yeah.
I do need the roll, but I do have advantage on the roll. So
Yeah.
let me do that roll.
Mine's only an 11.
That's a 30.
Yeah. This room was built when the castle was built. You see an architect telling people to move bricks around and stones and build how this place is built. And while it's being built, you do see in the center of the room there's a cylinder shaft that doesn't seem to exist where you guys are right now while the room is being built. This guy is telling people how to build this, and then the entire room is built, and then you see like sped up through time, different people inhabiting this place, desks being moved around, and different people coming in and out, and eventually the hand is the person that occupies this room, and you see a bunch of just daily activities going around and stuff like that. Every now and then the hand will go up and down this place that goes through the floor, and yeah, that's about it.
It looks like some kind of cylinder shaft that might go to a different section past that. Just be careful.
I feel like she used this all the time, and we just can't see it. I'm seeing like years and years ago when they built it and made this thing.
It's so weird. It's like you're literally in my head right now. It's crazy.
But yeah, it doesn't look trapped, so I'm gonna grab it and go and reach for the cobblestone.
Yeah. So what are you doing with the cobblestone?
I think I'm just gonna finagle with it and see if it's like a press-in situation or.
So you mess around with it a bit. You try to pull it out, and it doesn't really come out. But then you press it, and it kind of clicks down. And in the center of the room, a spiral staircase starts to open up and form a circle going down in the center of the room.
Interesting.
Beautiful. I think if my brother is in the castle, he's going to be down these stairs.
I would try to get some backup. I'm going to look at the prince and be like, we might need it.
Well, everybody is now out looking for him, so be my
We
guest.
don't need backup.
I'm gonna stay up here and wait for the scribes. Good
Right.
luck.
Fair enough.
Okay, I will cast invisibility on myself and lead the way.
I'm going to pull out my rapier and say a
I
flame.
can't really lead the way, but I'm like, I'm going to go down first.
Oh, okay.
Give me 10 seconds and I'll go down.
Okay, fair. And I'll light my rapier. Look, you ready? I'm gonna look at the lawn door. You okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was already walking down the stairs.
Oh, well, he said give him 10 seconds, which should be about now, so I guess we can go now. I'll start in front of him, the two of us.
Yeah, you start walking down the stairs. And this strange thing happens. You start walking down, and you get to a section like where you come past the floor that you're in, and directly under this is like a huge kitchen area where people are in there like making food and stuff like that, but they don't seem to notice you as you continue walking down these spiral staircase. It's like it doesn't exist here, but you're in this space. And then you just continue down through the next floor, and under that floor is like a living quarters for the people that work in the castle. The same thing here. There are a couple people in here, and they don't notice through the center of this room people, just the two of you walking down this staircase.
Cade, shield your
Harley is
eyes. Those
invisible.
two are fucking. Shield, just don't
Oh.
look at them
Oh.
over there.
I mean, I guess it's indecent, but I mean, I've seen, but
I don't have rethoughts anymore because invisibility.
Because you cast invisibility? Okay. Alright, yeah.
I mean, if anything, like,
Um,
did you take a vow of celibacy at the monastery?
Vow of what?
Celibacy.
What's that word mean?
Leland speaks up and he's like, is that like celery? Like, what is that?
Like, so I've heard some monks don't partake in pleasures of the flesh.
No, we don't eat people.
That's good to know. That's, good to know, yes.
That's weird. What kind of monks eat people? Which ones have you heard of?
Not. Do you guys, are you allowed to have sex or no?
How would we procreate if not?
Well, I thought you were adopted. Or were you, no?
Why would you think I was adopted?
I mean, the few monks I've heard about, are taken in as orphans. I mean, if I'm wrong, tell me. I'm curious. I have no
That's a
idea.
bold assumption.
That's why I'm asking. So,
Have you
I-
seen other sea elf monks from my monastery before?
just you. I've never been to the monastery. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, I thought you had met some. That's why you were assuming.
No, I've heard stories and read in books, but nothing,
Leland speaks up behind you guys. This is a great conversation to have, just like not while we're going into what's probably a kill dungeon.
Oh.
You know, we're
might
walking
wanna
and talking.
be-
This is kind of,
we might want to be, yeah, we might want to be just walking, not talking.
I mean, this is kind of what we do, but, sure. Okay, shh. Sneaky.
How the fuck?
Elandor, I thought you were adopted.
What did you say, Harley? Is that in my
I thought you
mind?
were adopted.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with Cage, just-
Oh, okay.
Suddenly knows what sarcasm and deception are.
He has been hanging out with Harley a lot.
Yeah.
He has.
The thieves can't.
So yeah, you continue down another floor. This seems to be like a storage room that you guys pass through now. Another floor. This is like a refuge where all the sewage goes and then is washed out somewhere. You pass through that floor and it's just stone from here on out for about another 100 to 200 feet.
Any fossils?
Until-
See any fossils?
Is there a frog thorn in a jar?
You don't see any fossils. No. But then this finally opens up to a dark, damp, dungeon-esque style room. Think of the under caverns of the Red Keep.
Hmm.
And yeah, it just opens up in here, and Cade, you have a good sense of hearing, correct, with your perception?
And smell.
Yeah. Yeah, so as soon as y'all step onto the landing, you hear like chains move.
I'm just gonna be like, shh. Something's moving up ahead. I'm gonna, can I smell? See if I smell anything? Like, I know I heard it, but maybe identify what it might be, like a person or.
Give me a perception check at advantage.
26.
Yeah, you hear multiple chains in areas down here. You do smell feces. You do smell human. You do smell elf. You do smell dog. You do smell
These are all instants we have
tra-
available in our Cast Awaken store.
dragonborn. You do smell cobalt.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll kind of whisper underneath my breath, be like, Harley, if you can hear me, there's multiple people ahead. I don't know if they're friend or foe though. I'm gonna slowly continue forward with leading with my rapier, trying to make sure we can see it.
Mm-hmm. You step out of the landing area and into the area, and these two sconces light up on the side of some of the pillars, almost like motion-activated magic.
Love that.
Real stealthy Cade.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. And I start walking down.
Yeah, and Leland follows behind you guys. So it's from this landing, it just opens up into like I described, this under the Red Keep style area where they keep the large dragon head and stuff. There's not a dragon head down here, but it's just the same structure, you know. Off in the corners and on the edges, after these sconces light up, you see different humanoids chained to the walls.
I'm guessing this isn't. Oh, go ahead.
In different states of neglect.
I'm gonna look at Leland and be like, I'm guessing this isn't your official dungeon.
I've never seen this place before in my entire life.
How many people are we talking? Or beings?
So just this first section that y'all have stepped into, is one archway on either side, and then past those archways are, in each archway, it seems like there's one. Well, you've just stepped in this one, so it's just one on each side.
I'll walk up to the first person I see. How long have you been here?
They kind of
What are you here?
They kind of move their arms and. Bleeds water.
Oh yeah, sure. And I pull out some water.
They take it and kind of like, you can see that it hurts their lips as they're drinking it.
Dehydration.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah, they're just soaking up this water.
Easy. That might actually make them more sick if you let them have too much.
Okay, sure. And I take the water back.
Easy, friend.
He
You
said you
need.
can't have any more, so.
I didn't say that, but you need to. It needs to be done correctly.
So he can have more.
Slowly. Like he needs water over time, otherwise it might inflate his belly and make him sick. He's obviously in a state of, malnourishment, so I was there myself, before, so.
At a closer look, you see it's basically like skin dripping off of bone.
Can you tell me why you're down here?
Is in water.
Is it an elf, a human?
This one is an elf.
Oh. I'm gonna kind of go back out to the middle and just see if I can look. Are all the sconces lit now, or is it just only happening as we go up?
As you go.
I'm gonna start walking and try to find the end of this place. Like, Harley, are you seeing this?
So yeah, you start walking, and another section lights up, another section lights up, and another section lights up, another section lights up. You continue down, and it's about 15 sections that light up.
So how many? So 15 people, or
You count. Well, there's 30 sections. You count 12 in here currently.
okay. I'm gonna look and see if I see anybody that looks like Dorian.
Dorian, are you in here?
You don't hear anything when you say that. But Cade, you do see someone that resembles Dorian, kind of.
I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, "Are you Dorian?"
He's currently asleep.
I'll kind of like gently, coax him up. Easy, easy, easy.
The fuck?
Calm yourself. Become as friends. Are you Dorian?
Yes.
Oh,
fuck are you?
perfect. My name is Cade. I'm actually here with your brother. Or brothers, I should say.
Leland,
Yes. Leland, I found him.
please get these fucking things off of me, man.
Are they metal? I'm guessing, like metal shackles.
They're metal.
Okay. Give me a minute. We'll work on it.
You
We're gonna
find
get-
him.
I found him now.
down there.
He's down here.
Look around for some keys or something. I'm gonna keep giving this guy water.
Easy with that. Save the water. We have multiple people.
Thank you.
I'll start looking for some keys or like something to get open.
Yeah, you don't see any hooks and keys down here.
I'll run up to where he is and slide on my knees and start picking the locks.
Are you invisible still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes,
Actually, here, let me see. I can maybe finagle trying to help cover for him. I don't know if Harley wants to be seen by this brother or not, so I'm just gonna kind of like, I don't know, take something out of my pocket and just act like I'm doing something with turned away from his eye.
Yeah, Harley, you can give me a, you have, lockpick stuff?
These tools?
Yeah, do you have thieves tools? Because if you do, I'll give you this at advantage. If not, it'll just be a dexterity check.
He is a rogue. Should have thieves tools.
I imagine he does.
Gone.
Hmm.
He's still invisible. No one can see or hear him.
Austin, did you hear him?
By doing something with the babe.
Probably, yeah.
Babe.
How sturdy do these things look? Like if I hit it real hard, does it look like it might come loose?
You see runes on them.
Ooh. Looks like these are enchanted. I don't know if I'd be able to hit these or not.
Yeah, I've not been able to break these motherfuckers. They look flimsy, but I cannot get them off.
How's it going down there?
These shackles are enchanted. I don't know if
How
we
many
hit
people are down here?
a
Well,
few of
there's,
us. Yeah, just a
four
few.
of us,
Please
and
free all of these people.
That's what we're trying to
We're
do.
trying
What
to
the fuck
do.
you
Slow down,
want
all
to
right?
get out of here or not?
Listen,
I'm giving
we
this one
have to
water.
get back to the top and stop this evil bitch.
She's
Oh, yeah,
gone.
she's gone.
The
That
stopping's
happened. We
the
did
stopping's already been done. She fled the kingdom once we found out her plan.
Gone.
Yes.
that. Gone.
Fuck.
Not with the orb. I yelled down the hall.
The what?
He probably doesn't know about that.
I'll tell them about it while you get them undone.
She had a magical enhancement thing, but she's gone now. She doesn't have any of that anymore, and we've seized all her belongings that she left behind. So if she didn't have it on her, she doesn't have it, and she fled after getting her ass kicked.
29 for Harley. The lockpick.
Yeah. Then after you say that, chink, the lock comes off.
Oh, see, easy. How long have you been down here?
About 3 days.
Okay, so
Oh,
you're
that's not too bad.
pretty fresh then. Some of these people look like they've been here much longer.
Yeah, I heard my other brother, Leland, I heard he was in town and nobody told me. And so I went looking for him. I found some things out and this bitch turned on me.
I mean, sometimes it does not pay to be Snoopy. I'm gonna kind of turn my back and start walking to like the next person I can see to try to help get them out.
Did you guys find keys? This guy's, I mean, I could pull his hands out, but the skin might come off.
I think these are enchanted. I don't think there's an actual key. I think it's a magic thing.
But they can be lockpicked.
Indeed.
There's a keyhole. Just there's a certain DC to see if something happens or not.
All right, well, this one drank all of my water. I'm just gonna make some more.
The whole thing,
Oh my god.
it's going to make him worse. He only needs about a
Ask him
glass.
for it.
Okay, well,
Sorry, y'all. Bedtime.
no, you're fine, dude.
All good.
They don't give anybody that looks like that more than the glass. They need time for the body to acclimate.
I've never held a glass in my life, Cade.
Okay, you don't need to, but they do. I'm
A
gonna.
moment later, the guy starts throwing up.
Oh my god.
I'm not anywhere close, so I probably don't need to be like. I'm just gonna kind of.
I think I'll start like making my way around and lock picking.
I was gonna whisper that to you, so yeah.
Yeah, give me 11 more lockpick checks.
All right.
Woo!
I have a plus 19 to these.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
nice.
Yeah, so you need to roll, you need to roll a 7 or higher.
God damn.
You said 11?
20.
7.
7.
Roll
Seven.
7 or higher.
No, but 11 checks.
11 checks.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of walk up to Leland and be like, "These people need medicine and nourishment. Stat."
Yeah. I guess I'll run back up and get some of our healers to come down.
Well,
Alright,
tell
I'll be-
the
I'll
prince
be
that we
back, Harley.
found your brother as well.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Takes off.
I'm just gonna look and see if there's another exit out of this way, like at the back
I
end or
will-
anywhere.
3 of them were under 7.
Okay, so maybe I should have not done. Maybe I shouldn't have told you the whole number. The first one that you do under 7, it sends a lightning shock into you, and you are blown back 5 feet.
Yahtzee!
That creature takes 9 points of damage, and you also
The
take
person
9.
in there?
The person in them takes 9 points of damage, and you also take 9 points of damage. This one is
You said
unconscious.
Lightning damage?
Lightning. Yep.
You said they're unconscious now?
They are now unconscious. Yes.
They're like bleeding out? They're dying?
Well, it seems like their heart has stopped.
Ooh. Okay. I'll try a cheeky little healing word to see if I can revive them.
Yeah.
As I reveal myself.
Yeah. Your healing word works.
I got nice 9 points of healing back.
Nice. Yeah. There you go.
Cool.
I was like, oh, okay, right. Shocking. Now move on to the remainder. Got 2 more of those.
Ooh. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh. That was empty. Okay, that's 29.
You succeed, so you'll take half damage.
No damage. Evasion. Rogue's evasion.
Holy shit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It doesn't sound good.
Don't like that.
Oh, uh-oh.
You take so
Rogue's
a-
evasion.
yeah. So you'll take a quarter of the damage then.
I take 0 damage.
Oh, you take 0?
Yes.
Sweet. Awesome. Okay. You go to pick this one and you hear charge up and then a loud bang and crack of fire. Essentially a fireball goes off and this body is singed, just almost evaporated as they take 37 points of fire damage.
That one's on the hand. Not on me. Not on me. Roll out.
What is going on down there? This guy keeps
Yeah, you
throwing
just-
up.
You see Harley fly out of one of these arch rooms.
I peek out of
Um,
mine and I see that smoke and fire.
Hmm
I'm down at the end of the tunnel and be like, what the
My hand had a delayed fireball on this person and just kaboom.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. No crack on me.
Well, that's...
Are,
I'm guessing the
are
other
they
person...
okay?
Yeah, I'm guessing they're not.
They are. Let me check. That's a rough sight.
Yep, that's a very rough sight. It looks like someone that has just been burned alive.
Pretty sure this person was like this when I found them. It was dark in here.
Oh
I couldn't
my
really see.
god!
Of course. Yes, of course.
Yeah, totally.
You're being super
lady
careful
is-
down there, right? Like
This lady is evil. Great, great. I'm like
Like,
2 out.
dispelling magic and
right
stuff
now.
on things that need to be dispelled, or
I didn't even think about magic. I just started picking. Hey, did you have advantage if I have?
If you have,
You
yeah, the
souls.
picks, you have advantage.
So I have advantage on this. I didn't roll with advantage.
Oh. All right. Well, let's for this last one. I'll give you an advantage roll for it.
I'm gonna roll with advantage. Got them all. That's fine. Yeah, last one is 15 plus 19.
yeah. So you think that you're gonna miss this one, but then that's an alternate reality, and you get it. So
And this lady, like, why is she trapping these things so heavily? Wonder what that guy was.
These are probably people that got in her way somehow.
do I see any barrels around or buckets or anything?
no, nothing. It's literally.
Is there any more like unconscious people?
There are a couple that are unconscious. Most of the other ones, you see
On the
three
verge
of
of death?
them.
Or
Yeah, three of them are on the verge of death, like the first one that y'all fed water to. Two of them look like they've been here for like a month, and the rest of them are pretty fresh.
Is there any more? Is only one way in, one way out kind of thing? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Belly, let's do this thing, and I will spring forth a hero's feast.
Oh God.
So
Fuck.
in the middle
Arrow
of this
first.
archway chamber room, in the middle that goes all the way down, a long table of food rises up out of the center and starts popping up different types of delicacies all the way down it.
It's like survival food. It's like the food that you have to eat to get back better.
Right.
And it only feeds up to 12. So
Okay.
I'm not
Um,
hungry. They can have as much as they want.
well, there's only 10 of them now.
There's only
I mean,
10.
there was only 10.
Wait, what? Wait. I mean, Cade, go ahead and eat, and maybe your brother Harley.
I'm gonna kind of lean back to him and be like, I don't really eat that kind of food. Remember?
There's some like bloody hearts on there.
I'm kind of looking.
There's some
I'll-
goblets of this like pink liquid called Pieptopizamol.
I'll kind of look at the heart and be like, I'm gonna kind of like try to like sneakily grab it. Damn it.
Yeah, your brother, Dorian, rushes over to the table and eats some food. He hasn't eaten or drank anything in 3 days.
Okay. Has he realized that I'm like kicking around yet?
After you summon the table and he comes out, he does see you, yes.
I'll turn around real fast and disguise myself.
Okay.
Still hiding
Yeah,
from him
give
in the
me-
gravity of the situation.
Give me a deception check to see how quickly. Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
He's
Control, right?
emaciated. He can't really
Control
do
19
anything.
plus- That's a 19 or a 38.
Yeah. He rolled a 4 for a total of 8. So, yeah. You're just
I feel like
another
this-
person that's coming
this
down here.
board
That's
could be
everyone.
taken away from me. Can I disguise myself as the person that died from the fireball?
Oh yeah. Yeah, sure. It was this this kind of young human male, blonde hair, early 30s. So
Okay, so we gotta get these people out of here now. I'm gonna reach, I guess, help the most, like one of the more emancipated ones, and try to give them a piggyback ride and start going up the stairs. Be like, everyone, follow me.
They're eating.
they're
Grab what you
They're
can.
eating, bro.
Grab what you can, and let's go.
It's scrounging off of the table as you're dragging them.
They're like,
Cured of all diseases and poison.
Nice.
Hit point maximum goes up 2d10. Getting them some HP. That's a 13.
Sweet. Oh yeah, they do start to seem like they're the ones that have been down there about a month. Like they come back to their normal vigor. They can walk. They start speaking. The ones that look like they're on the verge of death come up to about how the ones that were in there for a month look like when y'all got there. So yeah, that does help a lot.
Do we need to escort these people out? I think we just, get your brother Dorian and head up and have some conversations and stuff. I think they'll be fine down here, finishing up their food. And hey guys, the way out is just up this set of stairs.
Dorian points at the blonde fellow and says, "That guy right there, he was telling me a lot about what she was doing down here. You might want to talk to him."
Excuse me, young sir. Can you give us some information about what she was doing? Why all of you were down here? After you're done eating, of course. We can wait.
Oh. Oh no.
Okay, so raise your hand if you've been down here the longest.
My God.
So the weak ones.
Perhaps.
Why?
Okay, they might be good ones to talk to as well.
About a year.
Yeah.
A year.
Why?
Is this what race are they?
It's a human.
What's your name?
Name's Ben.
Ben
Why-
who?
Why were you down here?
Ben Wayard.
I'm gonna kind of look over at Leland and be like, any bells ringing?
No.
Leland's not here. He left.
He went
Oh, yeah,
upstairs.
yeah.
Oh, did he? Okay.
I thought
Okay.
you were talking to Dorian.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I'll lean over to Dorian then. Be like, Dorian, do you know anybody that's
I don't know any of these people.
okay? You know, for somebody that just got rescued, you're being very ungracious.
I have been
Uh.
held captive for 3 days.
Okay.
And he starts to storm off and go up the stairs.
Or to Cade and his semi, and I say, Steve, I told you, he's a dick.
He's lucky he's getting out of here at all with that attitude. You were right.
The
Asshole.
blonde dude is just staring straight at Cade.
I'm
Do you have
gonna,
something to say now?
I'm gonna look at him and be like, do you need something, sir? Do you need more that can grab you something? Make you more comfortable?
Where did Harley go? Is he still invisible?
I assume so. He's probably skulking around here.
Does the brother hear this?
I know he
and
doesn't-
Harley?
I know he doesn't like the that brother, and I don't either right now.
It's me. It's me. I'm the blonde guy.
Wait, how have you been down here the whole time?
Funny story. Well, not so funny. I went to
Not so funny.
pick this guy's lock, and I guess I set off a trap. And
Is that what that boom was?
The explosion earlier.
it was like a fireball. But don't worry, I got out safely.
What about Harley?
This is Harley.
Oh, right. I mean, so, wait. Which one's the real Harley then?
I'm so
Is
confused
this
right now.
you?
Is Dorian? Dorian's not down here anymore.
No,
Yeah, he walked up the
he
stairs.
left up the stairs. Yeah.
I'll do it myself.
Oh, right. Wait, so. I'm so confused. You
This
were down
kid-
here. Oh, you killed
kid, no.
somebody.
Well, no, the hand killed them. I just failed to save them.
Oh, I mean, that's a way to look at it, sure.
I mean, the fact that any of these people were still alive is probably a mercy.
True, very true.
I saved one. I got electrocuted.
Ugh.
Okay.
I mean, we only lost one of the whole group. That's not that bad actually, but it's pretty good for us.
Can't call that a
You
win.
lost
Yeah.
the one that has the most information about her plan.
So hopefully,
Look.
he told my brother pretty good stuff.
Look, let's not dwell on
Sort
mistakes.
of walked away.
Yeah.
Should we follow him?
Yeah, I guess it's time to pay the piper, as they say.
Cade, give me a history check.
History check.
I turn into I use my mimic bracelet. Mimic bracelet. Turn into a bracelet and wrap myself around Alondor's arm.
All right. Maybe some warning next time.
Kinky.
Consent matters.
Dirty,
Oh,
dirty 20.
We could have talked about, what the bracelet would have looked like to go with my uniform, but
Oh, it matches perfectly.
all right.
We've played this one before
Yeah, it's not bad though.
over coffee.
You faintly remember this room in your vision whenever you were looking at the crystal.
Oh, this is that room. Gotcha. Okay. Like, now that I think about it, this is the room I saw in my vision. This is it.
Wait, which one? The one where you just looked at a room upstairs?
No, the one from the shard crystal.
The shard, yeah.
Yeah, this is that from the shard.
Oh, with the
This is-
sacrifice.
this is
thing.
that
Is there
place.
a pedestal somewhere?
It looks a little different.
Is she trying to make her own shards?
I don't know. I don't think they were her hands. I don't know how great her shape-changing ability is, though. So
Wait,
maybe
Did she not say? Did you not say they were blackish hands, like a darkish coloration?
they were.
Was she not a drow?
She was. But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, do you say it didn't look like it looked like meteor hands? I think you said.
It
look like male hands.
Yeah, yeah.
Paul.
So unless you,
Gotcha.
yeah. So it looked slightly different. It might have been a drow.
Alright.
Somebody. I think it was somebody else. I'll do one last look around to see if I can see anything else that might give us clues. You know, or
Yeah,
anything like
so
that.
You start looking around. Give me an investigation check.
Y'all see that Keelan's not making it tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
30.
Yeah, so the spiral staircase lands into this room. Looking at the spiral staircase again, there is again a small cobblestone that seems not connected.
Holly, can you come look at this for me?
Yes, right away. Wait, no, actually, I can't.
Then. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot. Really. Londor, can you
Sure.
bring Holly over here? I just want to see if this might be trapped or
He
anything
wants
like
me
that.
to bring a bracelet on my arm. I can come over.
Well, yeah, like that's what I meant. You both come over.
All right.
Sorry, I should have said that instead. I'll just put Holly close to this. Like it looks like the same cobblestone, but I don't know.
I don't know how well he can see in the bracelet.
All right. Well, here, take a couple steps back.
All right.
Yeah. Once they step back,
Why'd you call me over if you want me to walk
I
away?
forgot that he's in that state. Of, and yeah, it's okay.
Well, what did
Gonna-
you want him to do? I could just do the same thing.
Well, he does the thievy, sneaky things. I'm just gonna push the brick. Be like, I'll see what this does.
Yeah, you push it, and then where the staircase ends, the wall that's behind it kind of opens up. And then past that wall is another similar chamber to this one, in the opposite direction.
I'm gonna look at Alondor and go, yeah, here we go again. And I'll lead with my rapier still to see if, what's in there.
So it's still the similar archways, but it's smaller, only 2 archways.
Okay.
And we'll slide up, and there are tables set up in here with all kinds of alchemical things lining the walls.
I'm gonna immediately dismiss my flame.
Any
You
bodies?
have blind sight when you have your orb.
Yeah, I'm gonna dismiss my flame on the rapier, holster that, and kind of. Are there any bodies around, or is it just
You don't
like?
see any bodies. Yeah, it's just this looks like a laboratory. You see that altar in the center of this room too, that you recognize.
Do I see any of the shards that might look familiar?
Give me an investigation check.
24.
Yeah, you don't see any similarly shaped shards.
Damn, this is the room that the shards were made in. This is
Alright.
where it was done. Are there any notes or books or anything like that, or journal?
There's a bookshelf.
I'll start seeing if I can, discern anything from the books or even read any of them.
Lot of arcane magical books.
Gods, I
I
hate
think we
magic.
get someone from the kingdom down here to take a look at this.
I agree, because I don't know
Alastaro.
anything about this shit.
Alastaro.
My bracelet is buzzing.
What's that boy?
Alastaro, what is that?
What's that boy? What?
Says if we have Alastaro. Wait,
Last time we let-
Can you speak? Can you speak to me in my head like you usually do?
If
Oh
he
yeah,
set it
sure.
up,
Hold on.
if he set it up beforehand.
Will do. Oh, say, man, I wish we had Alastaro with us. He would love this place.
Oh yeah, you're right. This is like in his wheelhouse, I think. So we should totally
I think
just,
this is like his dream, his like Bobby dream house.
I think once we leave and go back up the spiral staircase, we just drop some
it up.
fireballs down here, crumble it all,
I think it's
lock it away.
I think it's having somebody with arcane knowledge look at this at least before we destroy any of
I
it.
was joking, guys.
But
Come on.
I do like the idea of that happening before Alistaro gets his mitts on anything in here. We would
Oh,
literally,
no, I
Hey,
think
we need Alistar.
he could further his knowledge.
yeah. Do we really want that though? He literally, yeah. But look what happened. Yeah, he's on our side, and look what happened at Deckett's place just now. Before we came
You
here.
know, we
What
we
happened?
do have to have a
happened?
conversation.
What happened at Dickens?
Wait, do you not remember?
Remember? Oh,
The big bone, the big bone thing. Yes.
Yeah, he allowed himself to be possessed by
But he
some
kept
sort
us
of.
all safe.
He tried in his defense, he tried to, but it didn't really go the way he planned.
It's all right.
He gets points
Yeah,
for
we
trying.
just need to
Don't
speak
always
with
go.
him on his planning, or maybe saying something to us
It's
before he does
impulse-
something.
Impulse control.
Very, very impulsive, very
I,
chaotic.
I will say this: if it does help him become stronger, I am not against it. I just wish he would discuss it first. That way, we could maybe set up some safeties in case something like this happens, and it's not just like
no
that.
Impulse control. Maybe just like a.
Right? Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Put him down here and let him go ape shit.
In the middle of the
Back it up.
in the middle of the capital.
On
Why not?
beneath it.
'Cause
I mean,
they-
nobody else
well,
knows this is here.
What I mean is, like, if something happens, the city god might not be as apt to be nice to him.
All right. Well, Harley? Do you have?
There's a Draco Lich operating down here for who knows how long, taking possession of the king.
True.
Harley, do you have your bag with you?
Worse than that. But yeah, I got my bag in the
Just
hole.
dump all the books in the bag. We don't need to come down here anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many books were we talking about?
I jump out of bracelet form.
Yeah, so there's a
Cool,
whole like wall-sized bookshelf.
Just dump them all in.
It might not all fit.
Is it like connected to the wall, or is it like
It's
a
a
separate shelf?
it's a shelf that's like just set up against the stone wall. Yeah,
How tall is
about it's about 10 feet tall, 20 feet long.
Oh,
it? 20
I don't know if they'll all fit in there. It's only a 10 by 10 in the hole, right?
feet
I mean, how much?
For the-
How much do you have in your bag already, Harley? What's?
No, I'm gonna throw the hole down, and we'll just clear everything into the hole.
Wait, let's
you have
just
the hole
let's
as
just
well.
let's just pick
Sure.
the ones that look like the best ones.
Just put them all in. There's no time for that.
It's not wasted. We can let
Uh.
Alistar pick.
All right. While they're doing that, I'm gonna look at some of the other stuff that might be in there. You know.
Yeah,
You
there's
can build a
bunch
bookshelf in the hole later.
There's a bunch of vials and vases and jars.
Is anything labeled?
Nothing's labeled.
Great. Can I?
Maybe
s-
put those in your bag so they sort of float in a liminal space and not aren't
That's a good.
or don't
Yeah,
have
that's
a
what I'll
hard
do.
surface to land on.
With my
Like, looking at the things and setting them down, I'm just chunking them.
Yeah, so in the hole, you can walk down and place stuff where you want it to be, and when you close it, it'll be there in the same spot when you open it again.
Right. Well, with the books.
with the books, we're not worried about the
Oh,
the,
the
chem-
books,
the
yeah.
chemicals. Maybe.
Just
Yeah.
dump them
Pile
in.
of
Yeah,
books.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
pile of books down there.
Go through this.
Can I?
We'll let the vials float in the bag.
Can I roll a smell check to see if I smell anything that smells familiar? Like it might be a potion that I recognize or a substance I recognize.
Yeah, give me an investigation check at advantage.
13. That's 2 2s.
Yeah, I mean all this stuff smells pretty accurate. You
Ugh.
don't really recognize anything specifically about any of these containers of liquids. You see in some of them there's like body parts in some sort of creature. It looks like there's like a tall one that has like a full nervous system suspended in it.
I'll tap that to see if does anything happen.
The eyes.
I'm gonna
Wait,
slowly.
what is happening right now?
You guys saw that? You guys saw that, right?
Sure.
Wait, there's giant tubes
Like
of glass.
look, that's a nervous system. Look, watch. I'm gonna go tink tink.
Yeah, the eyes are still just looking at you.
Is it alive? Like for real?
Harley, can you talk to it? Is there a brain?
You see your brain.
Oh shit.
I have to break what I got going on here. I'll do detect thoughts with the orb.
All you hear is
Oh
Can't
god!
hear
Oh
it.
god! Oh god!
Cut
Careful,
out,
careful,
but
careful.
I'm sure you're screaming.
Yeah.
mhm.
Oh.
I'll focus the Cade.
What happened?
Not pleasant, Harley.
They were screaming.
Oh.
I mean, look
Is she
what's left of
building
their body.
something?
Maybe
weird.
this is how she built your brother.
Oh. Maybe. This is weird. Speaking of my brother, we should probably go up and see what's called up his butt.
Yeah, maybe we send some arcane people down. I mean, they're not gonna have any books or vials to look at anymore, but they have this this system. This
Say we make note of this. Is there a teleportation circle in this room?
There's not. No.
I say we make note of this place and lock it back up when we go back up.
Do you think that thing's in pain?
Oh yeah, big time.
Should
We can't leave it like that.
release it?
Do we know it's not hostile?
It's suffering.
But is it hostile though? You know?
But release it doesn't, make it dead.
Oh. Okay. No, I'm down for that. Yes.
I feel like it's another thing we should leave for Alastaro.
If it's in suffering, I'm sure that it's in the books somewhere. I've had to,
Once Harley's brother, that's why we grabbed the books. Once Harley's brother, lets people know about this, I don't think they're gonna let Alastaro down here.
I don't
So we have
think
the-
we let people
let's-
know about this.
well, that's why
I
we
think
have the
go back
books.
up, we go back up, lock it. Don't tell anybody it's here. Then we just teleport here later.
All right, can we try and get this
Wait. What if she
brain
comes?
and eyes into the hole then for Alastaro?
We can tell him about it. He can replicate it. I don't want something to be suffering. That's just not right. What if it was you in there?
I mean, I don't want it to be suffering either, but maybe he can help it not suffer without killing it.
I'm gonna give me one of these like.
What do you know about magic?
I
Probably
don't.
as much as I do. Yes.
That's why I
we
said
are-
maybe.
None of us are equipped to
Right.
stand these calls.
Plus, if we leave this alone, what if she comes back here? She doesn't know we know about it.
How do you? So we want to kill this poor innocent thing trapped here to put
I-
it out of its misery.
Yes.
Sure. All right. Go ahead, Cade.
Damn it. All right. All right.
I'm gonna take a
And
mental image of this so I can show Alistar later.
I don't think breaking the glass and letting it just like flow out is gonna
Right,
kill it.
right.
It's probably gonna
Yeah.
suffer a little
Um,
bit longer.
Actually,
That
Holly,
hurt.
you can communicate with it, right? I know it's
No,
texting. No.
it can detect its thoughts.
Okay. Well, if it's in pain, I can't. All right. Step back. And
Upstairs.
I'll stand at the doorway.
I'll take my crossbow out and I'll aim it like at the brain to try to hopefully pierce the glass and shoot the brain at the same time.
Yeah, give me an attack roll.
I'm gonna kind of look at him and kind of just say, mouth, I'm sorry. That is a 34.
Yeah, you shoot it and it goes straight through the glass, straight through the brain, exits the brain out the back of the glass and pins it to the wall. You see all of the nervous system start, and then the eyes go up and then down.
I'll give a
I'm sure that won't come back to haunt us.
That was probably one of the most disturbing things
That
I've
was
ever seen,
rough,
Harley.
And I saw a dude
That's-
burn to death like 5 minutes ago.
Did you see the nervous system get sucked out to that whole, like all the little bits get sucked out and pinned
That
to the
was-
wall? That's
That was rough, man.
and its eyes just moved on its own.
Shouldn't have looked.
Cade's a
nightmares,
fucking
man.
monster.
We couldn't just leave it there. It was in pain.
You can't hear me.
Oh, I didn't realize you were. Sorry. Cade's gonna kind of look real slumped, like
What are Kate's thoughts right now?
sadness, like super sad. He didn't want to have to do it, but he doesn't like things like that. Just suffering, because who knows how long it's been down here.
Let's get out of here. Let's go.
You're
Let's
right.
go talk.
Cage, you notice your pendant light up a little bit and then go away.
The Dark Watch one.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Death Watch.
Death Watch. Sorry, Death Watch. Fuck.
Okay.
Forgot about that
Alright,
shit.
Kate. Alright, Kate,
I'm gonna
let's
start
get
walking
out
up
of
the
here.
stairs.
Let's go. Let's go see my dick brother. It'll probably make you feel better. How much of a dick he is.
You'll hear
I'm
Cade
gonna
kind
have
of.
nightmares.
You'll hear Cade kind of like say under his breath, be like, "Yeah, we still have to deal with you too." Like talking to the pendant.
You get nothing back.
What's that?
Nothing.
No, I'm just talking out loud.
Oh,
Like,
oh,
yeah, like, yeah, we still gotta deal with this too. And I'll start walking a bit. Cade looks visibly like, burdened.
As y'all start going back up the stairs, we're gonna move over to Alistaro
Gonna-
and Grace.
I'm gonna close it. Try to close it up.
Close
too.
the thing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You pull the stone far back as you can, and it's not closing all the way.
Hmm.
So you hit the stone again, and the stone, after you actuate it a second time, it closes it up.
Great.
Alistaro, after Grace carves you out a second time, what are you guys up to?
This damned job will be my undoing, but I'm not leaving without it.
I'll be right back.
I'm going to cast Levitate through the Staff of Power
Okay. On the jar.
on the jar.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna levitate it into my bag on the floor.
All right. Yep, it works. It's in your bag.
I pick my bag up.
Yep.
I
Good.
put it on my back.
Mm-hmm.
I fly around a little.
Good.
We can deal with you later. Grace, tally ho!
It's about time.
I-
You guys
'Cause I
go
think
up
that
to
was the
the,
only thing that looked interesting to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, yep, we're done here. Thank you for
Um,
your patience.
And she kind of looks at the dagger and puts it back in her pocket. And
I swear, by all the gods, it'll be worth it.
then you guys head up to the teleportation room. And she does the magic, and you guys teleport to the safe house in the capital.
Ugh, never get used to that. It's fine with a misty step. You're just kind of like poof poof, but like, ugh.
Yeah, it's like being in two places at once, and then in one place and not the other one, and it kind of sucks sometimes, but you get used to it.
Indeed. You're most agreeable
Uh,
today. I don't know what's come over you.
I'm just glad to be out of there and glad to be cutting you out of ice. You know? I
Agreed.
told you we should have gone like an hour ago, but
Had to get it. I had to. It's gonna be worth it. I swear.
couldn't you have just like tricked the system earlier and just picked it up magically and put it in your bag and then we could have left? I mean, I don't know.
I didn't think about it. There's so many. Grace, there's so
That's a
many
lot of
thoughts
things. You know,
going
you
on
don't,
in here all at one time.
You,
and it
you
just-
don't seem to think very much, actually, is what I'm hearing. You're
Oh,
thinking too
all
much
I-
to not think.
There you go. That's it. I've got so many thoughts jumbled up in here, and it's each one is fighting for dominance.
All right, so I guess we should go see about Drax and Harley's friends and the pup and whoever the else fuck we left in this place.
Yep. That would be Servant 1, Aquila, Servant 2, Servant 3, and then the dog and the dragon, the half dragon. He can't even fly.
He learned how to fly.
Yeah. So y'all head downstairs into the like the living room area, and you see them all like hanging out, eating cherry pie, in the living room. The dog is kind of like snacking on the remains of it that were in the bowl, and Drax goes, "That was really good. You should make that more often. I've never had that before." And Achille goes, "Yeah, you know, learned a lot working with Harley, so basically."
I full on
hey.
interrupt. I full on interrupt them. I come downstairs and give them a group. Servants, important people are here.
God.
We have come back to save you from your monotony.
And they hold up pie and they're like, "Thanks.
Ooh,
Where's,
I would love
uh,
some.
Where's Master? Where's Master Harley?"
He's somewhere in the city. I don't know where they went. His brother's not dead though, so that's good.
Right.
Oh yeah, you guys have missed a lot.
Yeah. I was
It's
gonna
been a
say,
day.
Did they even know?
So
Um,
what is the plan for us to do now?
Well, I believe. Grace, what's the plan?
Oh my God.
Well, our plan was to meet up here and then go to the capital after we, gathered everybody, gave them the news, or are we waiting for them to come back to us? I don't know.
Never mind. Plan A is kick it. Who wants to go on an alcohol run?
Oh my
Drax
God.
speaks up and goes, "I mean, yeah, I could use some ale."
Ah, yeah. Feels. Oh, Drax.
Yeah?
Do you know magic?
Yeah.
Do you know how to dispel magic?
Nope.
Useless.
Do you?
Useless.
Yes, I've spent a lot of spells today. Man, fighting everybody under the sun, it seemed like. Oof.
Today?
Yep.
Hmm.
Got possessed. That was interesting. So,
You hear in your head, "Yes, that was interesting."
yeah, but it wasn't like the good kind when you do it. Like, that was, and he's just like fully talking out loud. It's just like, that was fine, but like this, like that thing just kind of locked me up in a cage. That sucks. That's why
Drax-
I want to get you out of there, buddy.
Drax says, "I didn't possess you. I'm fine where I am."
Oh, no. Verdanthar, the good one.
Oh, the orb. Oh,
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Beer?
So, cherry pie and alcohol. Let's go.
What
Let's
if we
go get a
take
bunch of
cherry
fruit
pie
and a bunch of
and, like-
Everclear, and we're gonna make a hunch punch.
Okay. Okay, you were reading my mind now, Alistair.
Yes. We're going to get blistered.
So and Grace is just. I'm going to the capital. Okay, I'll meet you guys there. All right. I'm
thought-
going to the castle.
I thought we were going to wait here for them. You said that was plan A.
Yeah, I think they were going to take a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I'm going up to the room. I'm going to bed.
You should drink. What's
No.
You're the one who plays the music. What's a party
Mm.
without the little tunes?
No.
That is what Grace would do.
And
I'm
she-
going to cast
Absolutely.
mass suggestion through the orb.
Oh my god! She's not gonna be happy about that.
Of course she's not.
Let me see something.
Where are you, Christmas? I find you. Oh, there you
Okay.
They're making a second one, right, Chad?
Yeah.
go.
Making a second Grinch.
Oh, I did not know that. I thought they already did with the
With-
cummerbund.
No, a
This is an
second Jim
animated
Carrey
one.
Grinch.
Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
What?
Nice.
I quote that movie all the time. I love it.
So you go to cast mass suggestion.
Mm-hmm. I need her to make a saving throw, a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, she looks at you like, really, holding her orb, and she uses a legendary resistance to resist it.
I didn't know we had those. Hmm. Well, that was the one time I could do that today. Come on, party with us. It's fun.
I'll see you later. And she starts walking upstairs.
All right. That's your choice.
Somebody's got to keep a level head as she's walking away.
Yeah, go to bed. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take her bed, we're gonna float it out onto the lake. And when she wakes up, she'll be in a lake.
Oh my god.
So you want to walk about 12 miles down to the edge of the city with her mattress and float it in the lake surrounding the city?
It'll be fun.
I doubt she wouldn't wake up.
It depends. And
On
like
what?
Drax just see his eyes kind of like blaze over as he like ponders all the possibilities. But says none of them aloud.
Poor Drax.
Maybe not.
I can't tell if you are all acting weird, if y'all are changed, or if you're just weird.
Let's go make hunch punch.
I like that idea. Yesterday we went out to this pretty nice bar. Akila, take us back to there. All right.
Oh wait, hold on. I've got a place where I've got a good reputation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Last time we were in the city, we went and made these guys a killing. But we're gonna have to carry all the liquor back here.
Oh, okay.
I don't feel comfortable in public spaces. And he just flies out the door.
They were also meant to grab the speaking stone from. I don't know if it's purposely being forgot or not, but that was something we discussed before separating.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, so
Alostaro does not.
yeah, Grace would grab it.
Just to let us know that they got there safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she'll did you guys Austin, did you tell them, did you use it today to speak with them?
I believe so. We told them that they were coming.
Yeah. Oh, but this is the special one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
Yes.
back and forth
Mhm.
one.
Right, right. Yeah, so you hear over your stone as y'all are walking back up the stairs, it starts to buzz, and then you hear Grace. Yeah, so we made it back to the safe house. Alistaro is taking Drax to go get drunk. I'm just gonna sleep here and wait for you guys. Hope everything's all right.
Yeah, I'll say. Oh, okay, that's cool. We made it to the castle and we found some secret underground tunnels. We freed my brother as well as 11 other dudes, 10 other dudes, and gave them some food, some drink, and we found a secret lab. And now we're going back up to talk to my brother. You guys get some rest.
You're back in. Oh, great. That's good. Good you found him. I'm going to sleep.
I'll start singing her a lullaby with the last few words.
Yeah. You probably have about 10 or
Cuts
so
out.
words left. Yeah.
The stars are brightly shining.
Puts her coconuts over her ears.
Make it end.
I'm gonna stumble back to the liquor store I went to last time I was in the capital for that week with
Londor and Harley.
Alondor and Harley. Yeah, I was trying to remember if Cade was there, but he wasn't. Yeah, the one where I tipped hugely and see if they're still open. I guess.
Yeah, it's like it's peak hours right now, currently. So,
Wonderful. I'll take 8
you walk
bottles of
in.
your finest spirit.
Well, you walk in and you open the door, and behind the bar, you see the bartender look over and goes,
Hey,
Hey!
friendo!
and yeah, you get recognized as being there before and spending a lot of coin, and they're happy to see you.
Yes, I've come with gifts. Like old jolly Saint Nicholas.
Right, you want something to drink?
I would like 8 bottles of your strongest spirit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And do you have any fruit? Or do I have to go somewhere else?
Oh yeah, we got some fruit in the back. Probably got some strawberries that are still fresh from this morning.
Well, that'll do.
Yeah, and he'll grab the bottles and give you, go into the kitchen, come out with like a small little container bucket of strawberries.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I'm gonna give him 50 platinum.
That is mighty generous, sir.
Well, I love to keep a place open for business. Especially one who
Looks it up.
keeps my favorite liquor in stock.
Everlasting Clearwater.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a perception check.
Everclear.
Perception. 8.
Evergreen.
Do you have your orb?
I do. That's with the orb.
That's with the orb. You rolled an 8.
Me and old Verdanthar, not very wise.
Okay,
He actually
yeah.
makes my wisdom go up.
Yeah. So yeah. You see him take the coins.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Anytime.
Drax, is there anything else that we need?
Did Drax see it?
I mean, he's not really paying
Paying
attention.
attention.
I'll make a roll for him. Yeah, Jack saw what he did. I don't know, maybe some, like a charcuterie board. Like, Aquila
Ooh.
maybe one the other day. It was like it had a bunch of meats. It was this thing with a bunch of meats and like pickles and crackers on it.
Do you have that?
I mean, for you, yes.
Awesome. He puts another 10 platinum on the table.
Holy fuck, my good man. All right. He takes it. And
Hey, what's money that you can't take with you, right?
you're now starting to get a good bit of looks from people around you as well, dropping all this coin on the table. So he goes back into the kitchen. You hear him in the back. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna need you to chop that up and yeah, fry some of that bread up and chop it in little squares. We have any pickles left? Yeah, get those pickles. We have to slice those pickles up. And, just do it, all right? I know it sounds like you just fucking do it.
That's not on the menu. I
While
don't
he-
give a fuck.
While he does that, I'm just going to do the thing of like turning around and leaning against the bar just to like look at everybody else. Do I see
Straight
anyone
stun.
like looking at me like in particular, or is it just like glances?
Yeah,
oh,
you
this
see
guy's
it,
got money.
You see a couple of those glances, like who is this guy in here right now? Like, well, he's dropping almost 3 times the amount of what he should be for this stuff. 3 to 5 times the amount.
Ah, yes. Hello, peasants. We will be out of here shortly.
You're gonna get mugged.
They can goddamn try.
You notice one fellow after you say that get up and walk out.
I cast Hold Person.
What is it?
Hold Person.
Okay, is it a saving throw on him or?
Yeah. I need him to make a Wisdom saving throw of 20.
Of 20? Oh wow.
Yeah. Technically, it's Hold Monster, but it works on people.
Pull up this guy's sheet real quick.
Retired level 20 adventurer.
I've already got my backup from last session, baby. We're good to go.
Dragon in disguise.
You want 2 barbarians in the party? Do it. I dare you.
Heroin wolf.
Yeah, he needed to roll a 13. He rolled a 13. He keeps walking.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
That was bad
That's a
news,
+7.
Drax.
Damn.
Yeah, like Alistar just kind of throws his hand over his face and just whispers to Drax, like, "Yeah, that one's bad news. We're probably going to get mugged after we leave here."
Oh my god. Poor Drax.
Drax turns to you. He's chatting up this young half elf over here. He turns to you and says, "Oh, what'd you say?"
We are going to get assaulted when we leave this place of business.
Like, what did you do?
Oh, I've had a brilliant idea.
Too busy flirting to fucking realize you're getting set up for failure.
No, on second thought, Grace yelled at me pretty hard earlier. She would yell at me more. I will not do that. I just called some people some peasants, and then this guy walked out, and I tried to hold him. And you know, people got to be really strong to get out of my my spells, but that guy, wolf.
So we just don't leave, right?
That's not really an option,
That's
Drax.
not how that works, but
So like we can't just like.
I did have another idea, but that waits for when the barkeep comes back. Maybe he has a secret exit for high rollers.
God.
Yeah, he goes, all right, Alistar, I think Grace would be pretty mad if you got us killed while we were out here just drinking. So I hope you got this. And he's gonna turn back and say, I've got a conversation to get back to. And he leans back into this young half elf.
Damn, he became a damn social butterfly. since we've been
He'll
gone.
probably be fine.
Dragons learn fast. The bartender comes back up with a large wooden cutting board full of meat and fried bread and pickles and jams.
Wonderful. You are absolutely darling. Um, one more question for you, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Uh,
what's that?
You have any back exit for like high rollers or anything?
Um, Sorry, we're not that kind of establishment. I mean, if you want a brothel, you have to go down
No,
to
no, no,
the.
no, no. Like I mean an actual like I need to like I think somebody's going to try to kill me when I leave here.
Oh. Um,
Like with a knife or something bigger.
You can exit out the kitchen, I guess. It exits to the back, but that's the only like exit other than the front door that we have. So
Do you have a high window anywhere?
there's a second floor room that the owner stays in whenever he's here. I think it has a window. Yeah, it's got a window out the front of it.
Can I leave through that?
Leave through the window.
See, I'm very small and I have these little wings on my back, and he'll kind of like wave it.
Okay.
With 12 bottles of alcohol.
No, I'm gonna let Drax carry all that shit back.
I mean, I guess you can leave. It leaves the same way the front door leaves, but
Fine, I just can't go through the door. I think.
okay. Yep. Sure. Yeah. If that's what you want.
I'm gonna tap Drax on the shoulder. Hey, Drax, I'm headed out. I'll meet you
Come
back at the
on,
safe house.
Nick.
Hey, I'll meet you back at the regular house.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see you. I'll see you there. Do you want me to carry all this stuff back?
Yeah, here, hire some like help or whatever, and I give him like 15 platinum.
He he says, yeah, I'm probably gonna make a stop along the way, and nods his head towards the person next to him.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just take. Carefully open my bag. This actually might work out well, and I'll put 2 bottles of Everclear next to the jar. Close it.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Have a good night. And I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay. All right. You go upstairs. There's only one room up here. It is. You go into the room, and there's one window that leads out towards the front thoroughfare, that same direction that the front door enters in through.
If there are any candles lit in here, I'm gonna blow them out.
No, there's nothing lit in here.
Wonderful. I'm gonna scope out the window.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Oh, I love D&D.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my actions.
It's one better. It's a 9.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Just looks like a normal night. Yep. Open the window.
Cast invisibility on myself with the green orb.
Okay.
I fly out.
Yeah. You start to fly away, and nothing happens. That invisibility really helped.
Rather than fly away, I want to fly around the building.
Mhm.
I know I've already failed this perception, but I just want to see if there's like. Essentially, I want to make sure that Drax leaves okay.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna like post up on the roof until Drax leaves.
How long does your invisibility last?
This one through the orb lasts an hour.
Okay, yeah, he leaves about an hour later, so your invisibility would end by the time he's starting to leave.
I'll go to the next house over and post up on that, little eyes peeking over the roof.
Okay. And while you're doing your circle, the same perception check stands. Yeah, you don't see like any skulking figures or anything.
Probably good.
You see Drax start to exit the front door with this half elf under his arm. And they start to walk down the stairs. And he's asking her, so which way is your place? And she says, oh, it's this way. It's not too far. And they step down onto the soil, and at that time, you see 12 arrows from different directions fly straight towards them. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Bro.
What the fuck? You just got Drax killed!
Maybe.
No way.
He's a
Possibly.
dragon.
Okay, and they can still die.
Yeah, they rolled a 28 on their stealth check.
Good call going out the window.
Wow.
Yeah, after that. Yeah, I had half hit points with the orb. And 20 without, so it would have been fine.
No,
Nice.
not a big.
Good night out on the town. Let's see how this little lady that Drax. picked
I
up
was
fares.
just about to say I feel bad for
I
the
think
the
she's
elf
gonna
girl.
die.
She is dead.
You know, part of the business happens.
No.
Does it though?
Not if you're normal.
It does.
Not if you're normal.
Happened to me
Hang around adventurers, you know, shit happens to you. How many adventurers have good backstories?
Damn.
Oh, that's great.
Oh man, bro. Oh my god. Nothing but.
Or-
it's
or-
nothing.
the night.
Are we about to like slaughter an entire like thieves ring in the city?
We-
Yeah.
Yeah, who's we?
Say, if they kill Drax and then we go looking for him.
Oh, he'll come home. It's just might not be the way you intend for him.
So
You
yeah,
can't just leave a
so
dragon body out there.
as soon as the foot you notice, as soon as his foot touched the dirt off of the last step into this place, all 12 arrows fired at the exact same time.
Hmm.
From different locations.
I wonder if it would even have affected you if you didn't.
Yeah, touch the ground.
Had,
Wait.
Had other people left before he left?
Yeah, other people
Okay,
have been
okay.
in and out. Yeah.
God.
There's a. Isn't there a spell for that? I don't know. We'll figure it out next week, I guess.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sure will.
That's-
All right, y'all.
Well,
Alrighty.
until next week.
Your brother's alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brothers alive.
Yeah. The asshole survived, yeah.
Tara
Alright,
found
see y'all
out
later.
some info.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, and he's about to ponder
Oh,
very
you-
deeply.
I swear to God, the second Alistaro hears that information, it's full Pepe Silvio.
That's probably why he's not gonna say anything.
Oh, you motherfucker.
But he told Deckard he was gonna keep it a secret. I'm not gonna cross Deckard. The fuck?
Feast your ears on this, Mr. Mayor.
I don't get the reference.
No, it's always sunny. I love it.
Oh, yeah, I have to watch that show still.
Damon!
It's good.
Whoa! Well,
Dude,
until
I
next
love
week, I
the,
guess.
I love the Alistaro chaos. Like you
I-
never know.
I swear to God, I never intend for any of it to happen.
Yeah.
Other than, like, just kind of. I will put myself in a situation, like, last week, that was on purpose. Like, yeah, that was, you know, maybe something good was going to come from it. But this time, it was just like, oh, yeah, it's Alistaro being a dick. Like that's him. He's a fucking. He's tired of, especially being around all of like these high society members of recent, like from the ball and everything like that. It's definitely digging into his roots of like, oh, what? Why am I hanging out with these fucking people? Goddamn
You
Prince!
look like a highballer. What?
Do you know how much money he has?
No.
Yeah.
Too-
So,
Too
so
much.
what you didn't see happen with the money that you gave the guy is when he went to drop it in the till, half of it went into the till, but half of it went into a pocket that he was holding open.
Ah, sick.
So-
Even better. I love that guy.
He got his tip going. He's got a
Yeah,
real good
that
tip
would've-
going.
That would have went a lot differently if you wouldn't have had turned around and made it a show of it, you know. That's you.
If
But
you
that's
hadn't
Yeah.
called them peasants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's a prince. He's feeling himself.
You
fair.
never know what kind of people are in a 16-mile diameter city. So.
God.
Well,
Talk
all I
about-
know is Drax will be fine, and this is fine.
Sure.
This is fine. Everything's fine. All right.
If Drax dies, Terwin is going to be upset.
Oh, I'll skin you and use you as my new cloak.
Good luck.
Oh yes.
I think Deckard's gonna side with me. Maybe.
Mm. He needs the orbs. He doesn't need some ragtag dragon,
Never know.
especially
a
one
new
that can't even
bodyguard.
fly.
Oh, you mean Drax? I'm like,
I can
Yeah.
fly. The fuck are you talking about?
he can fly too. We taught him in the
He
2 weeks.
just learned.
He's young.
He's not.
He's a young dragon.
Young dragons are like hundreds of years old.
I'm like 130, which makes him a young dragon.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
older than I am.
And he's been in a tower his entire life.
An underground
A
cavern.
dungeon.
but yeah.
Hostage.
Yeah.
I love
He's
D&D.
Rapunzel, basically.
Well,
He was in
brother
the
knew
dungeon,
best.
Dexter knew best.
Should have listened to mother.
Oh my god.
Yeah, where the fuck is Dexter at, guys? You're just, like,
Yeah,
forgotten
where
about
is
that.
Dexter?
We-
I don't know who
look,
that is.
We have a lot of shit on the back
Oh,
burner,
hey,
okay?
Where the
I
fuck
have-
is Dexter?
I have no idea. Who's Dexter?
Who?
One holding Drax.
I don't give a shit
guy
about that.
was holding Drax.
But he was like a douche.
Yeah.
I just
I-
need that necromancer, and I need him to either A, give me all of his necromantic secrets and die, or B, like, you know, hang out or something.
Option A, tell
Hey.
me your secrets and die. Option
Bro.
B, we hang out.
Yep.
They kill the
Alistar
nervous
is a-
system.
Yeah, oh man. I'm so glad I muted my mic for all of that.
Ready for you to like reach into your bag and accidentally touch that jar.
Mm. Nope, you goddamn- you're not gonna- Though it
Accidentally
is
touch what?
the
box.
jar. I have a jar that has this fucking thing in it that looks like a bandana, and every time I touch it, it turns me to fucking ice. So my plan is, if this goes poorly, is well, do I even have something that can throw it at him?
Cade never gave back that pendant thing he took either.
I don't. That's fine. Yeah, I was just gonna dump the bag out and fucking hope that this guy touches the ice jar.
He'd be like,
Yeah, like,
You know,
oh,
it's just
whoops.
one.
Well,
What if it's
it
not
could
just
be more.
Seems
I
like
don't
it could
know.
be 12.
Could be 12. If it's 12, well, I'm not sticking around.
Wall of Force once again.
Oh, I don't have enough charges for Wall of Force. I've used them all. I used Wall of Force twice today.
Well,
technically, yeah.
not new,
I've got
not
2
doing that.
charges left in my Staff of Power, and 2 first level spell slots left.
Do they
And 20 hit
recharge?
points. It recharges every dawn.
Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't know if
But-
it was one of those ones where once you spend them, that's it. It's no longer useful.
No, well, I mean, it has a chance of doing that, I believe, every time I hit 0, but it's only when you hit 0. Got 2 left.
Gotcha.
I've been keeping count. Just today was a busy day.
So, also another thing to describe the guy that walked out. You know what the Witcher looks like?
Yep.
Didn't you say Drax looks like The Witcher too?
Drax?
Yeah.
Drax, his body stature looks like it. But I wasn't gonna say he looks like the Witcher. I was gonna say he is wearing like similar clothes that like the fictional Witcher character would wear. Drax looks like the fiction, like the blonde hair and all that.
Gotcha.
This
Physical
character that walked out,
characteristics.
is wearing like gar, like the Witcher. And you saw on the side that he was walking out a scar just over his eye. I forgot
Right.
to describe him while you were
Yeah,
I mean, my
fucking
actions
Witcher
were going to
hacked
be
you.
the same regardless.
Yeah, I know your exit plan because he had already got up and walked out, so
Oh yeah, no. As soon as old buddy hit the DC, I was like, "Deuce, good luck, homie."
yeah, and he just made that too, so
Yeah, you know how to fly your ass out of the situation.
You talking to Drax now?
Hmm.
Oh my god. He can't very well turn into a gold dragon in the middle of the street.
Why? It just happened today. There were 28 of them fucking flying
Yeah.
around.
In the air, not in a fucking tavern.
They
Wait.
crashed through the fucking castle.
He has done that in the first city we took him to, right? At the monastery, right outside of it. Because they didn't believe him. They didn't believe him.
Told him to.
at the cathedral.
There you go. That's it. Yeah.
Of Gold Dragon. Or the Temple of Io there.
Large
Yeah.
and Margar.
You
It
gotta
was the
learn them
Temple of
young.
Large and Margar.
Gotta learn them young.
God. Yeah, you gotta.